Hello, friends. I'm Savan Kumar, your friend, your coach, your mentor, and here to help you with your everyday life problems. Like the way I have faced a lot of problems and I keep facing every day. I would want to, and I love to share all the problems that I have faced in my personal life with all of you so that you do not face the same problems, similar problems, and you become successful in each and every aspect of your life. Yes, so you become successful in each and every aspect of your life is what I want all of you to do. And that is why I am here back again with a new story, with a new video for everybody. So today we are going to talk about failures. God taught us to learn. God sent us with a message to learn and to fail. And what we made out of it was to not learn and to not fail. You know, let me start with a very small story today that comes to my mind when I talk about failures and successes and how important it is to fail. We'll be talking about two stories rather. The second story just came to my mind. So we'll be talking about two stories today. The first story is of Picasso. So, a very famous painter, as you all know. So, once he was sitting in some cafe in Spain, and after having the sip of coffee or something, he was just drawing something on a piece of napkin. Now, when he was about to get up, he was just folding the napkin that he drew something on for 2-3 minutes, and just putting it in his pocket like a trash paper or something. There was a lady who was observing him from the other side. The moment he was about to crush the napkin and keep it in his pocket or throw it, maybe, she just came to him, approached him, and asked, "Can I get this drawing of yours?" He said, "Sure." The woman said, "I would want to pay you for that. How much should I pay?" Picasso said, $20,000. The woman was like, "What? And why $20,000 for a 2-minute drawing?" Picasso said her very nicely that, "Ma'am, this is not a 2-minute drawing. This has taken me 60 years to draw this 2-minute drawing." So, and there is that the second story that I was talking about. So, this second story is very much your story and my story. As a child, when you were learning to walk, how many times did you fail? When you were learning to ride a bicycle, how many times did you fail? Do you even remember? Can you even recall? If after 10 or 15 or 20th time, if you had said to yourself, "No man, this is not for me," would you have ever walked? Would you have ever ridden a cycle? For sure not. But did you do that? You kept on trying, you kept on failing until and unless you were able to walk straight. So, if you see somebody more successful than you must understand that he has failed more number of times than you have failed. If you see somebody who is doing not as good as you are doing, means he has tried or he has failed lesser number of times than you have failed. So, life is more about failures. Life is more about learning from those failures because the more you fail, the more you learn, the better you become. There is no benchmark to how good you can become with anything. You can always do better, be better. As we see anything and everything around us, there is nothing that has reached its limit. Be it technology, be it improvement, be it education, anything that is happening around us, nothing do we see is coming to an end. We have an iPhone 11, then we have an iPhone 12, we have a 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, and things keep improving. We keep failing, we keep learning from our past experiences, and we keep getting better. So, failure or failing is something that we have never been built to be afraid of. God has sent us to learn and to fail. But what we make out of it is the moment we start, growing up, Our education system starts rewarding people who succeed, starts rewarding somebody who did well in the class, but forgets people who failed. They are just crushed down. I remember when I was in my school, and if I was not getting good marks, if I was not getting, if I was not good at sports, I was never promoted. I was never pushed to my limits. I was the only people who were taken ahead, the only people who were taken forward were the first few people who always scored well in exams. Everybody else was always pushed back, everybody else was always crushed. So the entire education system of ours, the society, always pushes you back if you fail once or twice. They never say you that it's okay to fail. They never say you that it's okay that you failed. There is no problem in failing. When they themselves learned the best lessons of their life by failing, when they themselves learned to walk, learned to sing, learned to drive because they failed, but they stop you from failing. Our parents, because they love us, maybe because they do not want us to get into problems, or they do not want to see us struggling or failing with something, they always stop us from failing. They always keep a safe distance. No, don't do that, don't try that, that is a risky thing. That they always try to keep us away from failures. But is that going to help any of us? Be it our society, be it our education system, or be it our parents, is stopping us from failures in any ways going to help us? It is not. It is really important that we, you, I, and each one of us learn a lot from the failures of everyday life. Being successful and being a failure is extremely relative. Maybe earning a few $1 million would be success for you, but for somebody else who already has that amount of money, for him success is going to Himalayas and leading a peaceful life. When you are already in Himalayas and you are leading a peaceful life, but for you success is getting a lot of money, but for him success is going to the Himalayas, leaving his business, leaving everything back, and going to Himalayas and lead a happy life. A lot of times we see that poor people lead a more happy life, a happier life, a more contented, a more, they are just happy. They are just moving around, roaming around. They are happy. The moment their stomach is full with food, they are just happy. But what about the others? They just keep struggling with everything, anything and everything. They just keep struggling because the definition of success for them is very materialistic. The definition for success for them is revolving around how others would think of me. When I personally think, when I go out in the society, and if I want to socialize, I always think of how would he think of me, how would that person think of me. Until I had that barrier in my mind, I was never able to come and speak in front of the camera like this. The moment I stopped thinking of that, how would somebody else think of me, I was able to speak. Now, what is more important for me is to get better every single day. It is not about how well I speak today, but it is about what I learned from what I spoke today. How I can improve based on the feedbacks that I receive tomorrow. How and what can I do to improve myself? That is what I am on 100%. am I My life has become completely dependent on not always getting a good feedback, not always thinking of what others would think of me if they hear me listening, hear me saying not good things. They hear me not being a good public speaker. They hear me that my English is not very good. They hear me listening. They hear me mm, speaking in a not a very impressive way. What would they think of me? If I don't dress in a good way, what would they think of me? From that, I shifted my focus to learning, because let them not think good of me, let them not think better of me, but what I learning every single day by not giving to what others would think. What I am giving importance to is what I am learning today and how I can get better today from the failures and from whatever critics or whatever negative feedbacks that I receive, how I can improve myself and how I can get better tomorrow. So if you are ready to fail, even if you're not ready to fail, get ready to fail. Start your journey of failures, and you are going to enjoy it. If you always think of success, if you always think of, if you're always afraid of being successful, you can never hug failure. If you can love failures, if you can always, you know if you understand that the fact that you are going to fail 90% of the times, it's only the 10% of the attempts that you will be successful. You will never be afraid of failures. And if you see that failure is not the last thing that is going to happen, if you see that this failure is going to teach you something, so that the next time you try something else, you do not fail with a similar kind of circumstance or a scenario, and you become a better success. So do not be afraid of failures. If that child was afraid of failure, he would have never learned to walk. If you were afraid of failures, just try and remember your past. How many times were you afraid of failures, and how many times you stopped yourself from learning new things, from knowing new things, from going to an unexplored territory, starting a new business, changing your job. We are afraid of so many things around us. I want to change to a new job. I'm afraid, will I get a new better opportunity or not? If I want to switch my career, I'm afraid of failure. If I want to start a new business, if I want to start my startup, I am afraid of it. Will I do this? What will happen if I don't? What would happen if I don't get successful? We are so afraid of failures. We are so afraid of failures, and we so much want to be successful that we end up being a failure, because we never take attempt to be a failure. We should be okay with failures. We should learn from the failures, and we should not stop taking attempts, trying new things, because we might fail. We might fail, you might fail, anybody of us can fail, and everybody fails. No success story in the past or in the future is going to happen without a failure story. The media never tells us about the failures that those successful people had. We only get to listen is the good part of their story. We never get to listen how many times they failed. We never get to listen how many goals Pele or Maradona didn't hit. We only get to listen how many goals they did hit, how many shots MS Dhoni missed. The media does not say. How many shots MS Dhoni did hit is what media says. But media never tells you about the sacrifice. The media does not never tells you about the hard work that was put in. They only glorify, they only talk about the success stories. They never ever talk about the failure stories, and that is why you think that they never failed. Be it anybody, pick up any name out of your list of successful people who you look up to, and find out how many times they failed, how many attempts they took to be successful. Was success served with a silver spoon? For sure not. And if to them success was not served as on a silver plate and silver spoon, why on earth do you think that success is going to be served in a silver plate and spoon to you? It's not gonna happen, because success is never gonna be served to nobody. What you will always be served in a gold plate and a gold spoon maybe is failure. Yes, you will be served with that. And if you fall in love with failures, if you fall in love with failures, and if you can break down failure to the point where you get so many things to learn from those failures, is when you become successful. I have always been a failure all through my life, be it my academics, my schools, my college, my business, my profession. I have always been a failure, but I have never stopped after failing. I kept moving, and that is what has kept me moving. That is what has I fail every single day today. I make a plan, I think of that I'll be doing something, and I fail if I do not do. I have my goals. If I do not achieve, I fail every single day. But do I stop? Do you stop because you failed? If you don't, you are successful. So, good luck to you. And if you have any queries, any questions on your successes, or if you are worried about your failures, or you think that this failure was the last failure of your life, or something bad, something really wrong is happening with you, then feel free to ask me questions in the comments below, and I'll be helping you with all that I could to make sure that you and your life is really successful. Have a good day. Bye bye.